Alrighty, I just sprayed it's what is it again? Dr. Killian's Rest in Peace or something. I bought that and I'm squirting the door down about every 4 or 5 hours. Because that's the only way bed bugs are getting in here. Now, what was I going to talk about? Oh, Renee Nicole Good. Boy, she's a martyr, isn't she? My goodness, she's a martyr for the cause. Has somebody told me what the cause is yet? I'm confused. Um, guys, let me explain something bizarre. She graduated from Old Dominion, which is pretty freaking cool, by the way. That's a damn good college. Um, I'm beginning to believe more and more that it doesn't make sense to me. If I have children that I love dearly, unless there's something else going on, the children are in custody of somebody and you get visitation. I don't know nothing about this woman. Nobody wants to talk about her because she's dead, but I'll talk about her. I want to know, who is Renee Good? Well, she's a mother. She's 37 years old. She graduated from Old Dominion. Well, yeah, I graduated from Gardner Webb University in Boiling Springs, and I did night classes at Mercy Hospital. But my whole point is that if I got children, why am I going to go down there in harm's way? Because when you protest Kent State, Dr. Martin Luther King, protests are dangerous. You can get hurt. Yes, you can. We've seen that. So, my whole thing to anybody that's making comments about her, I know she's a martyr. I realize that. That's an okay thing. If you want to make her a martyr, I think it's just a shame she's dead. You know, it would have been much better if her priorities had been more towards her children and not the protest. And that's my point. If you're a parent and your priority is not your children, you've got a problem because they will always be your number one priority. That's the reason why you work and make a living, is to help your children to grow into the people you want them to become. If you're going to go to a protest and harm's way is telling me maybe you only have visitation, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you got visitation, checking to see if I'm not wasting my time. Maybe I don't know. I know she's got a wife, but I don't know if the wife and her adopted children or it's her biological children. I know nothing about this woman. And I'm going to find out more about, who are you, Nicole Good, Renee Good. I believe that woman was paid to be there, and that's why she was working a job. She was there as a paid protester, and you'll never be able to prove it. Now, maybe when she files taxes, but she's dead now. She'll get some CPA somewhere to file it, you know. But why would you do it? If I've got my daughter at that age, at 7, 8 years old, whatever, and I love her, and I'm out there dogging it to make money to help my daughter to grow into the person I want her to become. The person that people look up to and love and care for. Okay, guys, back to Renee Good. With my daughter, I'm going to take on, well, I mean, everybody's going, what about a police officer? A police officer in a city, they're married and they got children. Yeah, that's their job. They decided to be a police officer. That's not my point. My point, in a nutshell, comes down to the fact that a mother of children's priority is making sure that she's going to be there for them. Renee Good traded it. And has anybody told me what the cause is? I don't know what the cause is in Minnesota. What is the cause? You know, the buddy that said something about all this, making comments on, can someone tell me what the cause is they're fighting for? I would like to know. You know, I started down the road of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, but my whole thing is that I walked away from it and just want to know why Renee Good was there. Your wife, why not let her go? Why were you there, Renee Good? And you've got children that you love and you care for and you're responsible for. So this isn't going to go down very well with any of the people. I may lose some more subscribers after I post this, but it's the truth. If you're a mother, your children are the most important thing in your life. And you don't put yourself in harm's way to possibly getting hurt or losing your life because your children are more important.